All right, on the next part of our journey, we're here at the intersection of Pleasantburg and Cleveland Street. From here, it's 17 and a half miles of continuous pavement all the way to Travelers Rest. All right, up here you'll pass Greenville Tech on the right. It opened in 1962 as part of South Carolina's brand new technical college system. The state built it to train a workforce for factories that hadn't been built yet. 60 years later, about 25,000 students a year. I guess the bet paid off. Now, as you're riding through this part, there's a plaque on the right. It talks a little bit about how the Swamp Rabbit Trail came to be. In 1999, the county bought the roadbed of a dead railroad, and then it sat. In 2005, a local conservationist walked the whole route with a machete because it was so overgrown you couldn't get through it. Then the hospital system put in $1 million, and the trail opened in 2010. And now it moves about 500,000 people a year. This bridge over the Reedy is the C. Dan Joyner Bridge. It marks the edge of the Tech campus. If the name sounds familiar, it's because it's been printed on half the for sale signs in the upstate since 1964. Dan Joyner sold Greenville houses for decades and spent about as long boosting the city itself. Now he helps get you across the river. So now we come to East Faris Road, one of the few spots on this stretch where you actually have to negotiate with cars. After this, it's river and parks pretty much the rest of the way. So if you didn't know, a lot of the Swamp Rabbit Trail follows the Reedy. The Reedy is the whole reason Greenville exists. The falls downtown powered the first grist mills in the 1770s, and then the textile mills after that. Now you can't really see it, but this whole time off to the right is Nicholtown. In the 1870s, 9 black families settled on this land, most of them just out of slavery, and built a whole self-sustaining community from nothing. Farms, churches, grocery stores, a gas station, and a barber shop. Nobody's totally sure about where the name came from. One story says you could buy anything in the neighborhood for a nickel. Another says the guy who sold the first lots was named Nichols. Either way, it was on the city directory by 1901. Alright, so now we're coming into Cleveland Park. That playground on the right is called Brooks Playground. It's the city's first fully inclusive playground. It's named for Brooks Foster, a local kid with a rare neurological condition. Her parents couldn't find a playground where she and her little sister could play together, so they helped raise the money to build one where every kid can. It opened last September, and at the grand opening they released butterflies instead of cutting a ribbon. Alright, so now we're in the middle of Cleveland Park, and I want to give you guys some history. So on New Year's Eve 1924, a man named William Choice Cleveland donated 110 acres of crescent-shaped land to the city, partly from generosity, partly for marketing. He was building a neighborhood next door called Cleveland Forest and figured a park would help with sales. The park opened January 1st, 1926, and the neighborhood sold fine too. Alright, you'll see up ahead there's a closure. In June, the city closed this section, plus the playgrounds below the zoo for a $3 million rebuild. New playground gets a 27-foot climbing tower, first of its kind in the state. Once the construction ends, we'll come back and give a little bit more of a tour of the Cleveland Park area. Until then, that's the state of the trail.